know, that's my problem. Almost after so long.
20 laps will be the distance for the Prostock. Let me double check that for you. Yep, 20 laps will be the distance for the Fabco Dirt Car Prostock here this evening. Fabco, since 1978, New York State's home for residential, commercial, roof, and floor trusses, as well as engineered wood products. Custom built and fabricated to fit all your special building needs. Family owned and operated from design to delivery, Fabco is with you every step of the way. You can find them at 22256 Fabco Road. That's off Route 3 in Watertown. Or give them a call, 315-782-5283. Fabco, proud sponsor of the Fabco Dirt Car Prostocks here in 2021. Prostock feature lineup looks like this. Taylor Dockstader's number 60 will be inside row number 1. Outside him will be the X15 of Tyler Bushy. The Justin White number 1X and Anthony Masal's 102 are in row number 2. Row number 3, that'll be Eli Gilbert in the 2E, and on the outside, it'll be Tim Bailey in the 16X. Kevin Federley, the 57K, last week's feature winner, he'll be inside row number 4. Outside him, that'll be Burton Ward in the number 28 machine. Will Gates, number 83, and Pete Troy's 33 will be side by side. Row number 5. Row number 6, the 66 of Luke Hall to the inside of the racetrack. Ryan Gates will be outside him in the number 97. Field off turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. Front row is going to stay side by side as they get to turn number 2 down the backstretch. They will go one car around in a knot over in turn number 1. That is the 33 of Pete Troy. We'll keep an eye on him. Looks like caution flag is going to have to come out. So I believe we'll go back to the original start. Original lineup once again, 0 laps in. So down to turn number 3 and 4, green flag is in the air. And again, that front row goes side by side, but Tyler Bushy's going to get a beautiful run off turn number 2. Bushy looks to the early lead down the backstretch. He'll head to turn number 3 and 4. Justin White dropping into the number 3 spot inside the Federally number 57K. Stack up 3 wide off turn number 4. Eli Gilbert to the inside of the Speedway in the number 2. Dockstader to the outside. Gilbert goes right to the middle. Justin White, the 1X now comes to the bottom. The Winthrop out of Winthrop, New York, the Dow Mechanical White Plumbing and Heating ride. He'll go to the inside of Dockstader's number 60 as they go to turn number 3 and 4. There's Kevin Federley trying to square it off again. They are 3 wide off turn number 4. This battle just outside the top 5, or is the battle for the top 5 positions right now as they come off turn number 2 down the backstretch. It'll be Burton Ward going to the bottom of the racetrack, the 28. Ward picked up his first feature win a couple of weeks back here at Can-Am. Kevin Federley scored his first last week in the 57. These two buddies from Messina, New York, nose to tail off turn at number 4 down the front stretch. Chasing Justin White out of Winthrop, the number 2 machine right in front of them, holding on to spot number 2. That is Eli Gilbert from Brazier Falls, makes that 2.5-hour pull all the way down to Can-Am each and every weekend. And right now he is trying to reel in your leader. That is Tyler Bushy out of Augsburg. We've got an all St. Lawrence County top 5 right now as they come racing down the front stretch. Down the backstretch, Tyler Bushy opening up a sizable margin over the field at 1.787 that last time by. 1.787 for Tyler Bushy out of Augsburg. He'll bring the X15 C&M Quick Lube ride down into turn number 1 and 2. Eli Gilbert still trying to close that gap on his back bumper. Gilbert's going to hold on to the number 2 spot as Burton Ward looks underneath him. Then it's the number 1 of Justin White to the outside. Mike won a championship in that last year. Justin getting the saddle this year in the 1X machine. Kevin Federley's 57 work inside him as they come off turn number 4 this time. Eli Gilbert has a battle now for the number 2 spot as Burton Ward now comes to the inside of him. Turn at number 2. Burton Ward got a beautiful run to the bottom of the Speedway. Gilbert had to work off that top side. Now he'll drive down deep into turn number 3 and 4. Gets outside of Ward, puts a nose out there as they go by the car of Luke Hall down the front stretch. This time, Hall to the inside, stays out of harm's way. Everybody slides by safely down to turn number 1 and 2. That lead advantage right now, again, a 1.835 second lead for the number X15 of Tyler Bushy. Best battle shaping up. That is the number 2 spot right here. Eli Gilbert, the number 2, looks to the inside. Burton Ward able to hold him off. Gilbert gets back in line. There's the battle for spot number 4. Justin White has it. He's got the 57 of Kevin Federley all over his back bumper. Now that battle for the number 2 spot again. Eli Gilbert right back to the inside of the racetrack. Gilbert drives down to the bottom. He'll get underneath Burton Ward going to turn number 3. He'll take that second spot back again as they come off turn number 4 down the front stretch. Eli Gilbert getting a little closer to Tyler Bushy lap after lap, shaving about a tenth off every time, but right now Tyler Bushy with a sizable lead over the field. He'll take him down to turn number 3 and 4. We'll keep an eye on that differential between first and second place now. Gilbert second, third is Ward as they come down the front stretch. And it looks like yellow flag is going to have to come out once again. Caution flag will wave. We got a car sitting all the way to the outside of turn number 2. Turn number 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. Bushy goes right through the middle of turn number 2, lets it drift to the outside, opens up about a 2.5 car advantage over Eli Gilbert down into turn number 3 and 4 this time. They'll bring the field down the front stretch. Look at this battle shaping up front of the field. Eli Gilbert has now caught the back bumper of Bushy. He's going to look to the inside. Turn number 1 and 2. Gilbert pulls the nose alongside, looks to the inside of the 15. Bushy hears him now. They'll work off turn number 2 down the back stretch. They will go. Bushy to the outside. Gilbert slides it down to the bottom, stuffs the nose out in front. He'll drift right up the hill, slide job over the nose of the number 15 of Bushy. Bushy can't get back to the inside. Eli Gilbert, now your leader. Gilbert off turn number 2. He's going to go down the backstretch, a car and a half out in front of Tyler Bushy, and then it is the 28 of Burton Ward holding on to the number 3 spot. Gilbert down the front stretch. Bushy second, third is Ward. 4th spot belongs to White. He's followed by Federley as they go to turn to number 2. Then it's Doc Stater. Tim Bailey chases him. Anthony Mossel, the next car in line, followed by Pete Schroy in the 33. And Will Gates back out there into the number 83 machine. And Luke Hall rounding out the field. Back up front, your leader coming back to the line. That is Eli Gilbert as he tries to stretch his advantage out in front of Bushy. So Eli Gilbert takes the field to turn number 3 and 4. Keep an eye as he works off turn number 4 this time. Mike LeClaire is going to wave at the field. 5 fingers up, 5 more laps to go. He'll go down to turn number 2. Gilbert out in front of the field. Tyler Bushy now in the battle for the number 2 spot as Burton Ward gets within striking distance. Down the backstretch, they will head towards turn number 3. Justin White holding on to spot number 4. 5th is Federley. There's that battle now shaping up for the 2 spot as they come off turn number 4 down in front. Your early leader, the X15 of Tyler Bushy, has company. And now we got a car around up in turn number 3 and 4. That is the 60 of Taylor Dockstader, a winner already tonight in our limited sportsman feature race for Eli Gilbert as he tries to plant it in victory lane here tonight. They work off turn number 2. Down to the inside, Burton Ward trying to close that gap on your leader. Bushy holds on to the 3rd spot. Justin White 4th. 5th is number 57 of Kevin Federley. Tim Bailey chases them. And then Pete Schroy gets to the outside of Taylor Dockstader. White flag waving this time off turn number 4. And Eli Gilbert points it down to turn number 1 and 2. About 0.6 seconds. 0.6, just over half a second lead for Eli Gilbert that last time at the line. He'll go down the backstretch, opens up about a 2.5 car advantage. They'll go to the north end of the Speedway. Final time. Burton Ward looks to the inside. Eli Gilbert bobbles just a touch, goes way up to the outside of the racetrack. Ward's going to get a look to the inside, but Eli Gilbert's going to hold him off. He is going to score the win. Eli Gilbert's going to get the win. Burton Ward's going to come home second. Third's going to belong to Tyler Bushy. Justin White will come home in the number 4 spot. He'll be followed by Kevin Federley. Tim Bailey in the 6th position, followed by Pete Schroy in the 33, Luke Hall, and then Taylor Doc Stater. Our final feature winner of the evening, actually won about 20 minutes ago, the Fabco Dirt Car Pro Stock feature winner. Here's Eli Gilbert.
Yeah, I got all the other things around the ground. They're trying to get the microphone. That's a good idea.
Eli, congratulations, man. That was a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, I'm just glad to. There's a lot of new stuff on this car that I didn't know anything about, and we've been working at it. He's been helping me a lot, and we just finally got it to work right.
I tell you what, when you get home, you're gonna have to watch the video over that. You and Tyler put on a heck of a show out there.
That's what I want to see. I'd rather race door to door with somebody and finish second than to just have straightaway leads. You know what I mean? This crate racing, this class right here puts on the best show at every track they run at. You
guys did an awesome job. It was a very entertaining show. You guys went back and forth a couple of times. You were finally able to get it out front.
Yeah, I'm just glad to represent this class, and I hope they're here for years to come.
People you want to thank, Eli?
Yeah, I got to thank my father. My father's always there to help me. Lift. My buddy Dennis owns a gym, and he owns a utility company, and he said, put my name on the car. I don't care how you do it.
All right, well, congratulations. Victory Lane has got to feel sweet here at Can-Am.
It's been 15 years since I've been here. This makes me happy.
All right, congratulations. Eli Gilbert is going to be your Fabco Dirt Car Pro Stock feature winner here this evening.